하이 섹션으로 가고 있습니다. 과연 그 범죄자, 아니 범죄자라고 표현하기는 그런가? 뭐 어쨌든 이 인간이 뭐라고 변명을 늘어놓을까요? 우리 얘기 좀 합시다.
What a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinium, did you find what you were looking for?
와, 씨. 당장 그냥 저 방 안으로 들어가서 머리통 날려주고 싶다.
I haven't been to Londinium in many years. Why? Is there some way I
아니
can
무슨
be of
능구렁이야?
assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for? Good news then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no? Now, what in the heavens would make you claim? That's quite the claim, Captain. Perhaps I can... You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti. New Atlantis. My doing.
왜?
Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinium.
그래서
Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts
식민지
on
연합에
why I
복수하고
might
싶어서
do such a
그리고
thing.
그 아까 죽여달라는 그놈한테 복수하고 싶어서?
You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into
그렇게
the
말하면 안
wrong
되지.
hands.
나쁜 사람이 알아버린
So
거지
I
지금.
ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
근데 넌 왜 안 죽었냐?
Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all,
그래도
I'd
이런
given
새끼를 왜 살려나가고
everything
싶어?
for the colonies. My life as I
그냥
knew it
바퀴벌레 한
was
마리를 살려둔 거야.
And what did I
식민지
get in
놈들은.
return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall.
그러게 그걸 죽인 게 나네.
What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero.
아 그때 툴팁이 알려준 대로 에너지 무기만 끼고 가서 도킹을 했어야 되네 내가.
Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have.
내가 식민지 연합에서?
Maybe more.
무슨?
It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right
아,
to
우리
buy a home
사돈이
in the well someday.
나를 잘 몰라가지고.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen.
제가 뱅가드 안 해도 잘 먹고 잘 살 수
Let's not
있거든요.
forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I
얘가 따지고
still have a long
보면은
list of threats to the UC. This needs to be
생물
the end of
아니
our
생물학적으로는
networks
아빠긴 한데 뭐 클론 그 DNA인 거니까 진짜 아빠가 아니라서 지 딸내미 성격을 잘 모르네.
And how many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that
시체 하나
don't cost
추가하면 되지
lives,
않을까요 여기서
Captain.
지금?
Whether it's winning a war, so we sacrificed a few dozen. I only hope you'll see this. That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Just think about the opportunity I've provided.
근데 UC 놈들이 제가 범인이라고 내가 말해준다고 해서 말을 들을까? 죽일까 저걸? 야 저거 스위치 어떻게 액세스하는 거냐? 문 닫아 이거. 이건 왜 잠가놓은 거임? 난 뭐 컴퓨터라도 있을 줄 알았다 야. 아무것도 못합니까 저는? 내가 진짜 온갖 해킹 능력과 온갖 전투 스킬과 그 수많은 것들을 갖고 있는데 내가 할 수 있는 게 아무것도 없어 여기서? 저거네. 이런 거 따서 들어가봤자 아무것도 없다는 거 이제 알 것 같긴 해요.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds
네,
like
조용히
he's
좀
got more
해보십시오.
work.
나중에 볼게요. 경비대가 있었네. 저거 따서 들어가봤자 똑같을 것 같은데. 아씨. 와, 저거 죽이고 싶은데. 아. 아, 길이. 세이브 한 번만 할게요.
Perfect timing. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both
다행이네
as,
그건.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critics.
considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them. So what about your end? Did my father tell you what he knew about the lab? I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say
너
why
영웅
he did it?
만든댄다 야.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him. Well, once we inform the cabinet. My hope would be that whatever connections he's make sure his future schemes and machinations stay in. But honestly, he's in a unique position. Exactly. So I guess that gives us our unless there was more. This might be our last opportunity to talk things. It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing you. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock. Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of... And here we go.
나는 그 새끼는 죽어야 된다고 생각하는데 과연
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report and the second one I just received, it seems
네,
the Terramorph
그렇습니다.
attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
그럼요.
The second report claims to know
아니요.
the perpetrator as well.
그걸
Did
믿으십니까?
Reginald Orlays actually commit these attacks, Captain?
Or lays. It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not
야신은
dealing with
알고
that man
있었네.
was going to end
역시
in
야신.
tragedy.
Enough!
방어는
I hope everyone
야신이지.
here understands
역시
that
키퍼야.
what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat?
아 그래도
with the
야신한테
Admiral?
맡기네. 차라리 다행이다.
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vayvictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately. I'm inclined to agree, Captain. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can... As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President. Tell the Freestar Collective. Wow. So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement.
That is an interesting idea. A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
The observers on Mars have proven such a gesture can bear fruit.
So, you want us to make nice with the collective by sharing
그래서
our
전직만
state
하실 겁니까
secrets?
앞으로도? 외교 안 하실 거예요?
I want
너
us to
외교
display
장관이라며
plainly
임마.
the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni. Very well. We'll get the collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now
너희는 어떻게
also
할 건데?
heat-leached presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports
근데
and
이게
settlements for undiscovered nests.
리치가
We all
결국
understand
바퀴벌레
this
같은
is
그냥
only a
해충이라며.
partial solution.
어디에나
The
있는
project we're
수준이라며.
embarking
이걸
on will
어떻게
be
해?
a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer
아 근데 나 이거
approach.
진짜 뭐가 더 옳은지를 모르겠다.
Someone with limited
미생물인지
knowledge of
아스레스인지.
biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President.
나도 아스레스가 좀 더 안전할 것 같거든.
Using it to wipe out the terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
그렇기는 한데.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes.
얘 말이 맞아.
don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major,
성급하게 그러다가
We've
다리
had a
부러지는
few
법입니다.
discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
나는 아셀레스.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable
야신 너랑
sciences.
나랑 의견은 안 맞아도
And Major Sinan?
아니지.
Dr. Walker.
감정은 안
you
맞아도
find this
판단은 맞다.
acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today
그래, 아셀레스
marks
귀엽게
day
생겼잖아.
one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three
제가요?
the founding
저요?
members of the TMD. Despite
아니,
all
짐
your
주지
checkered
마세요.
histories,
직책 같은 거 별로 안
with the
좋아해.
Xeno Warfare Unit or SysDef, the cabinet still believes you all earned a display of gratitude for what you've done. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
와우.
Class 1? For the
근데
three?
클래스 1이 뭔데? 뭐 1등 신민 같은 거야?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
It's a status reserved
아,
only for those
진짜?
who
진짜 그
dedicated their
정도야?
lives to the United Colonies or done great things
국가
for its
유공자급이네.
cause.
와우.
Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost, and I'm told the penthouse
집을 살
is
필요가 없어.
rather impressive.
감사합니다.
You all have earned it.
프레지던트.
Now, there's much to be done.
아, 그럼요.
Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick
아,
of duties.
그럼요. 못할 게 뭐야.
Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the
대통령님,
benefits that come with
괜찮은데?
being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies,
그럼 괜히 대표가
you
아니야.
have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
멋있다. 만들어진 유산 클리어. 나 야신이랑 대화 좀 해보고 싶어. 얘 나랑 좀 맞아.
We're going to do everything
all
in
have
our
our
power
tasks,
to make
Captain.
sure these Aseles are
Best we
deployed
get to 'em.
safely and effectively.
갖고 있는 게 없네. 아파트 열쇠가 있다.
I'm pleased we'll be working together. You seem like a person who gets results. All branches of the UC are on board with the plan. Now it's just a matter of executing.
왠지 훔치고 싶었어. 손버릇이 안 좋아서 그래요, 제가.
Good luck on your endeavors, Captain.
쟤는 보좌관이라 내 가게는 못 들어오는 거구나. 야신.
Creating some Franken microbe to wipe out the Terran. Well,
그치.
at least our perpetrator won't be hurting any. When the galaxy learns the truth about heat leeches, they're gonna be begging for our help.
넌 누구세요? 아, 직원. 대통령은 대통령실로 돌아갔구나. 재밌었습니다. 이렇게 해서 벵가드 스토리가 끝났네요. 저는 근데 벵가드 퀘스트 오늘 시작하기 전에 예상했던 거랑은 완전 달랐어요. 솔직히 말하면 나는 그저 뭐라고 해야 되지? 잠깐만, 일단 어디로 가야 되냐? 로비가 어딨지? 없네? 넷 스테이션 아니잖아. 오리엔테이션 홀도 아니고 파일럿 시뮬레이터 더 아니고. 아, 로비 여기 있네. 아니, 나는 단순히 경비대라던가 아니면은 좀 뭐 우주에서 식민지 연합 혹은 식민지 연합 관련된 행성계에서 해적들이나 누군가가 깽판 치는 거 잡으러 다니고 그럴 줄 알았어. 전혀 아니네. 이게 벵가드라고 돼 있지만 그냥 UC 스토리였어 이게.
Well, I've got to say, this is a
와,
first.
씨.
Never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
내가 이제 캡틴이야?
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the
아펠리온
Affilion
부동산?
Realty office. We should be able to
알겠습니다.
grant you access.
12,000원 감사합니다.
Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the
아펠리온 간판 오케이.
higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time. There are your standard Vanguard missions, or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting any of those missions call to you?
상당히 많아요. 한 번도 해본 적이 없다. 그쵸? 한 번도 해본 적이 없어요.
Of course. You've earned.
알겠습니다. 근데 지금 마지막에 돈 받으면서 든 생각은, 그러니까 프리스타의 레인저 애들이 줬던 보상도 상당히 만족스럽긴 했지만, 그러니까 그건 배였잖아. 심지어 그것도 내 생각엔 한 30-40만원 값어치의 함선이라고 생각해. 근데 식민지 연합이 더 커서 그런지 차원이 다르네. 물론 내가 해결한 게 스케일이 완전 다르긴 해요. 그죠? 레인저로서 해결한 거랑 이거랑 스케일 차원이 다른데, 그래도 이거는 좀 이거는 거기잖아. 광장을 나가서 아니 광장을 가로질러서 어디 가라 그랬죠? 왼쪽으로 가라 그랬나? 무슨 간판 찾으랬는데? 간판이 보여야 말이지 빌어먹을. 대사관 옆에 있다 그래. 이건가? 야, 네가 옛날에 나한테 그러지 않았냐?
Never a better time than right now to settle down and
시민권이
make New
없으면은
Atlantis home.
부동산 죄송한데 못해요
If
이러면서.
you're a citizen, of course. Well, well.
맞네.
If it isn't the United Colony's newest class one.
진짜?
In
내가?
fact, the higher ups want to thank you. It's a premium
Mercury
penthouse
Tower?
at the top of Mercury. What do you say? It'll just take. Great. You're in for a.
뭐 세금 내야 되는 거 아니에요?
Okay, you're all set. Your new home's. You'll love the. Now that you're an owner.
건축자재 추가. 롯지, 지구, 주거지역. 내 집을 여기다가 등록해주면 참 좋을 텐데 베데스다 이런 센스 없니? 하긴 있었으면은. 일단 주거지역으로 날아가 봅시다. 보상 보긴 봐야지. 머큐리 타워라 그랬거든. 이거 일부러 징표 안 찍고 가볼게요. 전 아폴로지. 이거 아니고 이건가? 이거다. 머큐리. 열차에서 내리자마자 바로 전방이네. 따라다란딴 따라다라다단 따단딴딴따단 따란 따란따단딴 따란따란딴. 저 CCTV잖아. 따란따란따란 따단딴딴따단 따단. 가구가 없어. 가구 왜 없냐? 따란따란딴. 와 근데 전망은 미쳤다. 와 씨. 아니네? 도시가 안 보이잖아. 잠깐만. 야. 야! 도시 보이는 방으로 바꿔줘 임마. 와 근데 아침에 이런 데서 앉아서 커피 마시면 개쩔겠다. 따란따란딴 따단따단따단 딴딴따단 따단. 인덕션이네? 화장실. 그래도 변기는 있어요. 다행이야. 아니 근데 진짜 새 집을 줘버렸네. 스타일룸 맞겠지? 이건 손님방으로 쓰면 되지 않을까? 얘가 안방? 와우. 그치. 안방에는 화장실이 또 따로 있어야지. 좋은데? 진짜? 진짜 개 좋은 집인데? 아 샤워 못함. 아 똥데스다 놈들. 아 그지 이거지. 도시가 보여야지 이렇게. 아 올라갈 수 있겠다. 되지 않을까 이거? 안 될라나? 된다. 밤에 여기 올라와서 담배 피우면 되겠는데? 어차피 연기는 위로 올라갈 거 아니야. 남한테 민폐도 안 끼치고. 아 저게 공원이 아니라 공항이었구나. 야. 좋다. 아니다 내려가지 말자. 뭐 일단 가구가 아무것도 없어서 너무 휑하지만 마음에 듭니다. 근데 아까 내 선박에 건축 자재가 추가됐다 그랬거든? 이거 뭐 집 꾸밀 수 있는 건가? 이 게임이 전초기지 같은 거 세우고 그 기지를 꾸밀 수 있다고는 들은 것 같은데. 있네 진짜? 미친. 몰랐어. 허. 와 말도 안 돼. 아 이게 근데 반대로 앉았어야 되는데. 집 꾸미기가 되는구나. 알겠습니다. 집 꾸미기 다음에 한번 해보죠. 아 재밌다. 너무 재밌다. 오케이 마음에 듭니다. 유씨놈들은 쓰레기 같지만 퀘스트 보상은 너무 마음에 들었어. 여기까지.